They say that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when we first meet people, we often make assumptions about who they are, where they're from, what they do, and what they're capable of. Unfortunately, this can sometimes influence the way we treat people and how we make decisions. But what if we took the time to be more curious, to be more open? You might be surprised by the unique things we can learn from each other.
My name's Bix, and I work at Sainsbury's Tamworth as the customer service manager. I've had a lot of people say to me, right, so, what are you? I'm Sikh. No, you're not, you can't. You don't sound Sikh, you don't look Sikh. Are you Greek? I'll get that quite a lot. And so I think a lot of people make assumptions of what I am, but it's great when people actually do get to know me. People could just ask you, so where are you from and where are your parents from? And then just tell them a bit about history, about North Punjab, India, etc. And they seem so intrigued. For instance, Diwali, I'm arranging something really nice for the colleagues. I'm going to bring in nice food. I just talk to them on the day what Diwali's about. It's nice to be inquisitive. And sometimes people don't know how to be inquisitive, how to ask the questions. To get past the fear, just ask the question. Because the person you're going to ask the question really wants to tell you about themselves.
My name's Christine and I'm Operations Support Assistant for Argos two-man home delivery. People's preconception is that deaf people don't like music because they can't hear it, and I'll listen to an awful lot of music. When they see me putting my hearing aid in, you're deaf, why are you at a rock concert? And then it starts the conversation with people I don't even know. I don't see myself as disabled. I have a disability, which means that I need some adjustments in my normal day-to-day life. That's all it is. Argos have provided me with a headset which I can use in conjunction with my hearing aid to help me carry on doing the job I'm doing. We all judge people as soon as we meet them, and just being aware that you can't necessarily see the struggles that some people have during their daily life, and just make it a conversation that you can have.
I'm Rich Leaston. I've been at Sainsbury's for 35 years and I'm store manager at Newcombe. I came out when I was 50. For me, it was about a statement. It was about me making a statement about who I was, about being open, about being visible, about being seen. Why I chose to do this was to be so people could see that it's okay to be going to be a store manager, to be yourself, to bring all of yourself to work. How can you be happy if you're not yourself at work? How can you engage with customers? How can you engage with colleagues? How can you engage with friends if you're not being who you are? The workplace has been probably far more accepting than any other place that I've done it. And people have been very good to me, and I've not had any problems with it. And I hope being a role model also gives people the courage to do what I did.
My name is Alice Boyton, and I've been a store manager now for just over 10 years. The values that are important to me are working hard, being a great role model to my daughter, and being really ambitious in terms of what I want to achieve. My aspiration is to be a regional manager within the Sainsbury's Argos group. When I joined Argos, I would have been 24. I guess people look at you and make the judgment because, I was that probably gobby girl from that South London area who they probably wouldn't have imagined that I would have even wanted a career. I was just doing the 15 hours to have something to do while my daughter was at nursery, and that's probably how I would have been depicted. I've been supported by some great line managers within this business. I guess people taking the time to look past what some people may see at a glance, a young black female with a child with tattoos, and actually understanding and seeing the talent and the potential that I have within.
People who make assumptions, I think it's because it's lack of knowledge. It's lack of knowledge and lack of actually knowing that person.
People make assumptions so often, and so often their assumptions are wrong.
It's very important to speak about disabilities because because not everybody can see everybody else's disability.
I heavily encourage everybody to be themselves and equally to share the different stories that we all have to tell.
We want to be the most inclusive retailer, and we all have a role to play. Remember to ask more questions, to be more open, and to look beyond first impressions. By sharing our stories, we can get to know each other better and grow stronger together.